One of the times I was working here.
He did work here one time.
I worked here one time. I thought of a couple stories, but there was one time where I thought I might get fired. We had contraband in the shop. We had some footballs, Nerf footballs. And I remember Dad was in the office and I was bombing one to try to hit one of the guys at the drinking fountain. Dad came out of the office at the inopportune time and my spiral was perfect. And it hit Dad in the back of the head. And he came up unamused and took the football right over to the bandsaw and cut it in half. Do you remember that?
That sounds familiar.
So what's this?
Oh, that's to pull it out of the water, right?
That's right, before outboard jets, and they had props, and if it went shallow water, brah, that's how you go through shallow water, not break it off, and then you'd lower it back down. This is an early version. We have an older one.
Did great-great-grandpa make it all by himself with no help?
Yeah, he made this in his boat shop.
My earliest memories of my grandfather as a grade school age kid was he could do anything. He just had total confidence. And he was highly respected. And you walk down in Grants Pass, people will all the time be saying, "Hi Glenn, hi Glenn." He floated down the Rogue in 1915, the first boat he built, from Grants Pass to Gold Beach. And he fell in love with that river and decided that's where he wanted to spend his life. He had to figure out how to make a living doing that, which is what led to ultimately to boat building. At first it started as guiding, but he never lost that love. I mean, anybody that knew him knew that he could shut the door in his shop at any time. And where'd he go? He took the boat and went to just go on the river for a while, just to get away. He was just special. Everybody admired him, and he could do anything in the kids' eyes. Well, I was working welding, and my dad asked me to work for him, and I didn't agree to right away, but ultimately I did. And it happened to be in January of '75, the same year and month I turned 21. I was 21 when I started working with my dad. He was very easy to work with. He was a very hard worker. One thing he taught me was a hard work ethic. And people loved him. We were different, but together we made a great team. Over the years I've been working with boats and motors, they've come a long ways. Back in the early days, Mercury had the Tower of Power, inline 6. We used lots of those motors. Then the 4-strokes started coming out. The early 4-strokes were all heavy. That's why you like the 2-strokes. But nowadays, the 4-strokes are light and they're fuel efficient and they don't smoke. They're just great motors. We looked at a couple here today. We got a 115 Merc getting ready to go on the new Rogue. We have a 150 Merc here, a couple of those, and they're just great performing motors. Quite a difference from 50 years ago. A good father is one that loves and enjoys and teaches their kids and plays with their kids. I love to play with the kids. You can ask my wife or even the kids. Anytime I came home from work, first thing I did was play with the kids.
Oh yeah. You'd bring home outboard Mercury engine motor boxes, make forts out of the engine boxes, go do something, ride the bikes, climb the stuff. It was good.
Yeah.
When I got in trouble, I don't even know if he would say my name. Mom would say my middle name. She'd say the whole thing. But Dad, I don't think, would say much. And he knew. Character traits that my father instilled in me is hard work and do it now. Don't procrastinate. It's better to get the hard things done first. Get her done. He's probably got his eyes closed. He's good at this. All right, Dad. You want to go upriver or downriver?
I think I want to go downriver.
Downriver?
Yeah,
Find those slots?
I know there's some channels down there.
Okay.
Let's go get them.
Let's go get them. Now this is where we get to reap the reward of all the hard work and planning from great-grandpa, grandpa, dad, myself, and our team to make a boat that handles shallow and corners aggressively. And here we are doing it together. Have any of my kids shown interest in being involved in the family business? Without pressure from me, yes, some of them had said, Dad, I want to work at Wooldridge Boats. It's completely up to them at the time and season that would work for them. But some of them do come down part-time and help organize and clean in the office and the showroom. Count jackets, do inventory, basic stuff, just to learn aspects of work.
Hi, Dad. How was work? Good. We got the boat all set up.
Some of the things I do with my kids to let them know I love them is I'm super intentional about dating each one. And it's on the calendar. It's a day they know is going to come. It's not like when there's time. It's like it's scheduled. And I write to them. They each have a book. So on their birthday or other times that are special, or just when I think I want to tell them something exciting that happened that week that I love about them, I write that down and I date it. So if it was a card, it would be lost someday, right? But they have a book where I tell them what I think about them. Yeah. If I were to give advice to other fathers out there, I would say that it's quantity time versus quality. I've heard people say quality time instead of quantity. But if you're not around except for that one big trip each year, you're not there for the most important stuff. So being present all the time when they need you, asking them what's going on the inside, and planned quality time with each one of them, that's important.